YouTube. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. I got to get my screen formatted here. All right, I'm gonna stop presenting.
When you present can you put the tab in a new like window and then just share a tab on that window and make sure the window is full size?
Oh, sorry, one more time.
I'm sorry.
I was thinking about something else.
Like the Google Meet window, put that in a new the Google Meet tab that you have on right now, put that in a new window and then make sure the window is full size, like your whole screen size. Like don't make the window smaller. Just so when the team shares their presentation, the window isn't getting smaller and it's like full screen.
All right. I think that this is starting to look beautiful. All right. I think we got it. All right, we look good on horizontal. So now let's see. Oh, I didn't even check if we went live on LinkedIn.
I can also see too. Like don't make the window smaller today. Just so when the team shares their presentation, the window isn't getting smaller. It said starting soon. The event will start soon. Waiting for the host to start. So I don't think so yet.
All right. I think that this is starting to look beautiful. Oh, I see. Right. Yeah, so we got it. I can go live whenever. All right, we look good on horizontal.
Yeah,
so
let's just start now.
See. All right. Oh, going live. I didn't. Guys, this is so exciting. This is first time going live on LinkedIn here.
Just so when the team shares their presentation.
All right. Can you guys still hear me? All right, nice. Namita, how does it look on your end? I like that on horizontal, my image is covering myself. So that's perfect.
Yeah, the audio is working on LinkedIn right now.
Okay, sweet. I'm gonna do a quick check on the other platforms like YouTube, sure. Twitch, and the others. All right. All right, guys, we're live on YouTube. Let's go.
Amazing.
All right, so first LinkedIn Live too, guys. This is such a special moment that we all get to share together. So super excited. So right now, I see that people are trickling in across the different platforms. We've got 7 people live. I'll wait until it gets up to like 20, and then we can like really dive in. But until then, for all of you guys joining, first off, I want to thank you guys for joining. We're going to be unveiling some amazing stuff that the team on this call we've been working on over the past 2.5 months. So I think that going into the project, if you just take a step back and look at what it was we were trying to do, like this team has just taken what is really just like a PRD kind of broad and really trying to figure out what would resonate most with founders and what would give you as a founder the most value, and then turn that into, I don't want to spoil anything, but something absolutely incredible. So I know that they've got a whole presentation planned, and there's been a tremendous amount of work that has gone into this. And so you guys are in for an absolute treat, okay? Absolute treat. Hope you guys are hungry because we got an entire buffet worth of amazing, delicious updates here from iWorker AI. And for those of you guys who, let's say that you're here, you love what you see, you're a founder or someone building, trying to scale sales, I'm sure you will love what you see. A little bit of background on myWorker. We've got a product live in the market right now that allows you to get on calls with your customers. So that product's live. The product that we're going to be going through here on the call, our current customers, once this product launches, are going to have first access. But if you're already running email outbound campaign, or let's say you've got a product and there are customers that want what you have, but you don't have millions of dollars laying around to go hire a whole sales team, and you don't want to go and stitch together like 5 different sales tools, then you can come on to My Worker AI and our current product. I'll also drop some links in the comments after this presentation so you guys can check out our current product. But I wanted to bring us all together here and just highlight the amazing work that this team has done. So with that said, maybe I can pass it off to you, Lana, and if you want to kick off the presentation. And then also afterwards, we'll be clipping this up, putting it out there, and if there's anything that you miss, we'll be posting it on socials.
Yeah, thank you, William. So hey everyone, thank you for being here today. I'm really excited to introduce you all to something that My Worker AI has been building over the last few months. And it's an AI video agent that helps early stage founders turn website visitors into qualified leads through engaging product demos and guided onboarding. And so over the next 15 minutes, our team will share the research that led us here, walk you through our design process, and give you a demo of how it works. So before we dive deeper, let me introduce our team. So I'm Lana, and I worked alongside 5 other UX designers, Santiago, Mahima, Atisha, Jasvian, and Sam. And we also had 2 coaches, Namita and Leon, who guided us throughout the entire process.
So before we begin, let's talk about what is myworker.ai. It is a platform helping startups and small businesses to automate sales processes, from researching prospects, integrating with CRM systems, to booking meetings, thereby helping teams focus on closing deals rather than chasing leads. These are the core business objectives of myworker.ai: transforming more website visitors into qualified leads, maximizing founder efficiency by freeing up founders' time from repetitive sales, and enabling founders to handle unlimited prospects 24/7 without hiring expensive sales staff. The problem is, every startup founder faces a critical challenge. As you grow, how do you handle every new lead with the personal touch of a founder? The old way involves slow contact forms and impersonal experiences that frustrates users and lead to missed opportunities. This brought us to our problem statement, which was, how might we design and deploy a lifelike AI video sales agent that builds trust, enhances engagement, and feels contextually appropriate across myworker.ai's platform? Hence, our solution was an AI video sales avatar that could understand customer needs in order to craft ICP, generate leads, and personalize emails, all while delivering a truly immersive and conversational experience. It automates the most tedious parts of sales process while providing the feel of a natural teammate and not just a separate tool. AI avatars can come across with its own pitfalls, like giving uncanny valley effect with generic personas. So we wanted an AI avatar that could bridge the trust gap by overcoming AI skepticism, create emotional rapport before logical evaluation, and provide personalized step-by-step assistance. With that, the rest of the presentation will focus on the design process that brought the solution to life.
So, of course, the project was very exciting to our team, but the landscape of AI video avatars was very new for us to navigate. To design with confidence, we knew we had to ground every decision in deep research. We conducted user interviews, white paper research on human versus AI roles in sales and support, building trust in AI systems, psychological and ethical implications of human-like AI. We also dove deep into competitive analysis and more. But instead of making you all sit through each of these, here are high-level key findings from our research. So key finding number 1, sales motivation for users shift from emotional to utilitarian throughout the journey. What this means is, at the very beginning, when a user is presented with an AI tool, there's a lot of skepticism. They want clarity and proof of value from the AI tool before committing. They want to have an emotional appeal amongst the skepticism of an AI tool. And later through the user journey, they prefer to have more pragmatic solution, like what is the fastest way that I can get my leads. Key finding number 2 talks about how founders want AI to handle mechanics to amplify their authenticity and not replace their personal touch. They want automation of tedious tasks like finding leads and formatting email drafts, while still shaping and maintaining the tone and personalization of a founder outreach. AI should feel like it's setting the stage for a founder to shine and not pretending to be the founder. The key insight and key finding number 3 is users want AI to feel human aware and not human like. What human aware means is that the AI avatar is adaptive to the timing of the users and their user needs, like when it can pop up on the screen. The AI avatar needs to be respectful of their attention span and responsive to users' intent. And we did not stop our research here. To get a complete picture of the world we are designing for, our team conducted pestle analysis, which is looking at the political, economic, social, technological, legal, and environmental trends around generative and agentic AI. For example, like in politically and legally, we are seeing an uptick in AI regulation, privacy laws, and content rights management, meaning any solution must be transparent and compliant from day one. Socially, as we all know, AI adoption is booming, but with that comes demand for control, transparency, and ethical safeguards. Our team conducted this pestle analysis, which directly helped us identify our key product opportunity gap, which is that LLMs can now handle complex contextual conversations while video synthesis technology creates lifelike avatars, but no platform has combined these effectively for empathetic sales. So before our research, our initial project hypothesis was to design a lifelike AI sales agent that builds trust, boosts engagement, and fits context. However, through our research, talking to users, understanding the AI video landscape, we refined our project hypothesis to solve the need for trust and need to enhance our user engagement. We refined our hypotheses to include human aware and quick value submission. Hence, our refined hypothesis is that our AI avatar that is human aware, builds trust, delivers quick value, and has frictionless setup. The research that we conducted solidified our design goals, these being designing a solution for my worker AI that earns radical trust quickly, is a transparent AI solution, and is a solution that nurtures, engages, and converts. And these design goals are built not only on our research, but also mapped to the business needs of my worker that we presented at the beginning of this presentation.
And so after conducting our research, we entered into our ideation phase, which we conducted multiple steps to get to our final product. And that first started out with brainstorming different concepts. And so this phase was quite messy, as you can tell by the picture in the background, but we had so many different ideas that we wanted to explore, and we explored them with William. And we were able to test them out with founders and sales professionals. And the feedback that we gathered was invaluable in shaping our final designs for the product. Our research showed that full screen avatars felt intrusive and led to user drop-off. To build trust from the very first interaction, we placed the minimized avatar near the header, always present but never overwhelming, and expandable when the user is ready. This gradual engagement builds confidence, reduces drop-off, and makes users more likely to trust the product and lead to conversion. Trust also depends on transparency. Users told us that they don't want overly human-like AI. They want to clearly understand what it's doing. So instead of a static loading spinner, we created an immersive loading state. The AI walks the user through each step, scanning their site, identifying the ICP, and preparing those leads. This visible process reduces uncertainty, builds comfort, and increases completion and conversion rates. Building transparency into the loading state was just one part of creating trust. But trust alone is not enough. We also needed to think about what happens next. How do we keep users engaged and ultimately guide them toward conversion? We designed around the flow of nurture, engage, and convert, tying directly to my workers' core business value of lead generation. Users want empathy and warmth up front, and then expect speed and efficiency once they're ready to act. This approach directly supports my workers' mission, which is to nurture interest, sustain engagement, and convert visitors into qualified leads. And so what really matters with AI avatars are the small moments. The minimized state, the loading state, the listening state. These are where trust is either built or lost. If the avatar looks too human or behaves oddly, users lose confidence instantly. And so that's why we use Google VO for generating how the AI will look and feel. With detailed prompts, we designed exactly what we wanted. For example, here, an avatar introducing yourself that feels present but not distracting, listens without staring, and communicates progress clearly, all while still feeling natural. This attention to microstates is what makes the avatar trustworthy and comfortable for users. And so when we first shared our AI avatar prototype with the CTO of my worker, he gave us some very valuable feedback on feasibility. His main concern was that the technology behind real-time video avatars is extremely complex and costly. Multiple processes in real time need to happen, and that requires significant infrastructure and GPU resources. And so with this feedback, it was very important because it helped us rescope our approach. So instead of pushing forward with a complex video solution, we shifted to a text-based MVP as a first starting point and first step towards this North Star vision that aligns more closely with my worker's core product and is far more feasible to implement as a first step. And so this is a quick walkthrough of how we are envisioning this first step of the MVP and showing with this PTA and giving users a quick product demo of unlocking 5 free leads, AI prompting the user that it needs to scan the website. And as the user enters it, it then scans the website and displays 5 personalized leads for said company. And after, responds with a follow-up, asking the user to then get started with creating an account to then generate a lead for my worker.
So quickly reminding you all of my worker AI's North Star vision, which is that they're building the world's most trusted digital teammate, the AI avatar who sells, qualifies, and delights as only the best founder could, available to every business 24/7. So while we are starting with a more feasible text-based approach, this prototype here showcases the future version of our product, which aligns with my worker AI's North Star vision. Specifically, this video walkthrough follows a prospective customer who lands on a startup company's website, in this case, it's Cassia, and books a demo call through their AI video agent avatar on the landing page. And this ultimately visualizes where my worker AI is planning to head long-term. So thank you so much for listening in. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them.
Awesome. Awesome. And also just to, kind of talk a little bit more broadly about like the space as a whole. I think that what the team here has done is amazing. If you think about this, going customer first, but then thinking about what becomes possible with the technology. And so I think that when you live in a world with exponentially more money going into compute and more powerful models, the big question becomes, what is that best experience? And the team here has done an amazing job really just figuring out like what is that ideal experience. And it's like that Wayne Gretzky quote, to skating where the puck is going. I think, and this is one of the predictions over time, is that you're going to see a continuing drop in terms of the cost for the same level of outputs, whether it's on the power of the models or the video production side. And so understanding and skating to where the puck is going and creating and understanding that experience is really where we want to be with my worker. And so you guys just got a sneak peek on how that looks. And yeah, I'm really, really grateful to have been working with this amazing team on this. All right, Namita, anything that you wanted to chime in with? I know that you've been leading the group in many ways on all these different areas on our weekly sprints.
Yeah, sure. First, I'd love the team to share some intros about their background, and yeah, would love to go around the room and virtual room and share some intros. I can go first. So I'm Namita. I'm currently a UX designer at Google. Been working on Privacy Sandbox, now Chrome, for over a year now. Graduated with my bachelor's in HCI from Carnegie Mellon, and joined Google full-time after my internship. I've been with UXGo / Co-Create for a little over 2 years now, and have been the coach for this lovely cohort of students this past summer, and have seen them grow and take this MVP and North Star vision with so much hard work and great vision and great design skills displayed here. So I'm really proud of the team, and yeah, I can pass it off to Mahima if you want to go next and just share an intro about yourself and sort of the best part of the project, maybe.
Of course. So, hey everyone, I am Mahima Kale, and I currently work as a marketing and production manager for an economic company. And I do have a lot of background in marketing, but also in design. I did graduate with a degree in design and visual communication from UC Davis, and I was the visual lead for this project. And the most exciting part, I think, was learning so much about the AI avatar, Google Veo, the capabilities of AI avatar and what it can do not only for just users, but also for businesses and founders, and to increase their efficiency. I think just learning through the project, as we learned about what is feasible, what is not feasible, and kind of understanding how can we kind of utilize this powerful tool and make it useful for the users was really interesting. And it really helped all of us kind of understand the AI landscape a little bit better and grow as designers to design better AI solutions. You can pass it off to Santiago.
Hello, my name is Santiago. I was the research lead for this project, and I think the biggest thing that I learned was just being able to navigate communications with different, within the team and with partners as well, like with the CTO. Being able to have a meeting with the CTO and kind of discuss feasibility was a lot more helpful than it seemed. And I think being able to navigate and kind of pivot to see what is feasible right now with the technology that's existing right now. And I think, yeah, just being able to play around with different technologies like Veo and just seeing how we could best flow out the product demo flow and the tell me about my worker AI flow, and just being able to see how we can make this experience very immersive and very seamless. I think that problem solving aspect and seeing how we could create that experience for users and that experience not really being done as of today in technology. I think that was very, very exciting, and being able to do that was very interesting and a lot of fun. And I think I'll hand it off to Lana.
I'm Lana. I was the ideation lead for my worker AI, and I think the biggest takeaway or thing that I learned during this entire process was probably learning to collaborate in real time as a group, and also asynchronously, and coming back together and sharing ideas and giving each other feedback. So yeah, just learning and growing as a group was extremely fun for me. And I'll hand it off to Atisha.
Hi everyone, my name is Atisha, and I've recently completed my master's in information. And during this journey, I've had some amazing opportunity to work as a designer for my university in research and space science fields. I've also contributed in the e-commerce and sustainability domains. And with my worker AI project, I've been grateful to have been given this opportunity to navigate the startup space, talking to founders in real time, understanding their pain points, and then eventually and collaboratively with the team, delivering a solution that is most feasible for them. through a conversational AI avatar. And yeah, it's been a great learning experience. And I hope I get to like collaborate with you all again.
Cool, and I think that leaves me. Hi, everyone. I'm Sam. I'm a UX designer with a technical background in UX engineering. I currently work as a UX engineer for ATPCO, which is in like the airline retail space. I think my favorite part of this project was actually like the ideation phase. I think it was so invigorating to be able to see kind of like all the different directions we could have taken this project, all the different user interfaces, all the different kind of like insights that we took from the research phase that informed our design decisions, and just kind of like seeing all the realm of possibilities and being able to narrow down from that into the solution that we came up with today was really exciting. And likewise, like this has been such a wonderful experience working with the entire team. I hope I get to work with y'all again in the future sometime.
Awesome. Yeah, do you mind going back to the slide of the end-to-end prototype, please? And I have a question that I wanted to ask the group. I'm sure this will be helpful for anyone watching right now. But what advice do y'all have for anyone who's designing for human AI interaction based on the summer project?
I think I can go.
Yeah, feel free to.
Yep. So one of the major takeaways from this project was like designing, the UX principles for AI design. And the things that we kept in mind was like transparency and feedback. We made sure that our solution was transparent enough, stating that it was powered by AI. It was human aware. And we also made sure that there was another element of AI principle, which was progressive disclosure, that we gave context of what was happening in the process to the users, one step at a time and not overwhelm them. So these two things we kept in mind, and we also kind of included accessibility through some aspects like including the chat transcripts as well, because it's more of like a voice-based interaction, but you can find your chat transcripts, and as well as like making sure that small things like as Sam suggested, that hover effect is not accessible enough. So initially we kind of like had some interactions based on hover, but then we removed that because it's not accessible enough for screen readers.
Amazing answer. Anyone else want to share some advice for anyone who's designing for AI human interaction? Any other learnings?
I think for me, the biggest takeaway that I realized with this finding AI and like the human interaction within it, all of it, is that there's a lot of unknown and there's a lot of ambiguity going through the process. And if you're lost, it's okay. And you can just kind of just keep on collaborating with your team and coming up with different ideas on what could work. And I think the biggest thing is just communication with your team, along with seeing what works and what doesn't work, and being able to see if you're designing to blue sky. I think if we were able to kind of get those questions answered a lot earlier, or if we asked those questions a lot earlier, we could have designed it for a more feasible approach a lot sooner. So I think having a bunch of just questions prepared and just kind of asking as much as you can, because there's a lot of unknown with designing for AI. And so I think just trying to get those questions answered as best as you can to then get like the next steps forward, because with UX design, there's no linear path. It's always a bunch of different routes you can go down. So just trying to navigate it as best possible with just asking as many questions as you can to then go with the next steps forward.
Yeah, that's a great answer, Santiago. I think also this reminds me of just depending on your design community. I think we're all trying to figure out best practices for human to AI collaboration. There are a lot of experts that are speaking about this. So definitely check out like your tried and true design resources like Nielsen Norman. I know just came out with a great course for designing for human AI collaboration. Reading up books, academic papers for principles, and then just like relying on your design community. I know at Google right now, there's a sprint that's happening within Chrome that I'm a part of where we're just putting together vibe coding guidelines. And it's just funny that this team of designers, even the ones who like literally work in AI Studio, are figuring this out along the way. Like we still don't have guidelines yet of how to incorporate vibe coding into our iterative design process. So like at Google, we're still figuring this out. And the design community as a whole is figuring this out too. So depending on your design community, we're all figuring out together. So yeah, Santiago, great answer to that question. Anyone else want to share? Or yeah, William, do you have any questions for us or anything you're seeing in the comments right now?
Yeah, actually, I'll throw that out there that depending on what platform you're on, feel free to ask questions and we can address them here. I would say one of the big questions, and this is just from the founder perspective, because at the end of the day, this is the group of people who are going to use the product initially. And you guys spoke with a lot of founders who've built products, gotten traction in the market across different industries. So I guess the question is, what is something that you learned in talking to all of these very busy and successful founders? What's something that you guys learned from these conversations that surprised you? Was there anything that, when you were speaking with them from those conversations that you when they were saying it, you're like, oh, wow, that's completely different than what I expected, different from my expectations? Any types of experiences like that in those user conversations?
I can quickly talk about this is not breaking information that we found out, but something that I think stood out talking to founders about AI products versus just anyone else is that I feel like it felt like AI founders are more open to trying out new AI tools and less skeptical than non-founder users. And that's just something that was really interesting. And I think founders are ready to kind of utilize and kind of they see the value and kind of the just the potential in AI tools to kind of optimize their workplaces. And that was really interesting to see like how enthusiastic the founders were about a new AI avatar solution.
Yeah, it is interesting because I feel like there are many times where you'll speak with different people, in this case, founders, to get feedback on how to build a product, and dropping in just the rate of improvement in AI probably, that's an insight that a lot of people might not see. Like that is kind of surprising to me, just seeing the difference between a founder who is building at the cutting edge of tech versus like some of these more traditional industries that might, still be kind of wrapping their head around ChatGPT or something like that. One thing that actually stood out in those, and this was a complete unknown going into the test, but you guys really got to the bottom of that, and I think you guys did a really good job with this, was understanding the mentality of the founder or the person using the product. Like, what is their actual, like, where do they draw the line in terms of how comfortable they are with the avatars? That was a big unknown to me, is, hey, is this just going to be completely off-putting to a founder just having an AI avatar where they traditionally might only want to work with a human on some of these activities? Or are they just going to completely embrace it? And where that line's drawn, So, I mean, anyone can feel free to pop in, but just any type of insights that you guys had, or any type of like story or conversation that you had with any of the founders related to that topic of the AI avatar that you guys noticed when going through those conversations. I think
Yeah.
that would be really interesting. I remember when you guys were telling me about that. It was surprising to me, some of the outcomes.
Yeah, I think one of the things that I was a bit like not shocked, but like surprised by, that when we did these user tests with the founders, they were actually very curious to see what she was actually saying. Like they wanted to hear what she was saying, so that meant like they wanted to actually like talk to her and like hear her voice and like see what she has to say. Because like there's the message banner, right? That's like saying what she's saying, but like they wanted to hear her voice, which means like they were intrigued and they wanted to be engaged with her and like actually wanted to like interact with her. And my initial assumption going into it was that like they didn't really want to talk to her or like hear her. So we like muted her throughout the whole thing, but they were very interested to see what she was saying with the message banner there. Obviously, like that's like saying what she's saying, obviously, but they wanted to hear her. And when going through the whole flow with one founder, we have a quote here on the slide. Once he was done walking through the prototype, he was like, "This was a delightful experience." And so hearing that from a founder who's like very, very busy and like is very like high on like trying to be authentic as possible, but trying to incorporate AI within his workflow was a really good thing to hear. And knowing that we're designing something right that's meant for founders, but also that's meant for their companies as well. So yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, and going off of that, as you were going through that design process, because I thought the exact same thing as you, which was, yeah, let's just mute it right off the bat. If they want to unmute, they can do that. It almost brings on a question of what is the future experience really going, like what's going to be possible. I know that this ties to the feasibility aspect that you guys covered, but right now, not necessarily cost effective enough in terms of how good the avatar video is to have real time, like the product that we just presented fully working. But at what point do you think that, uh, like based on your conversations with these founders, and it could just be a gut sense, but at what point do you think the avatar latency communication ability of these avatars, like how much better do you believe they need to get in order for something like this to be like cross that threshold to, okay, this is a must have for founders? Like where is that? Because right now it feels like the technology is not quite there, but it also feels like with everything happening, it's going to be there, you know, in the next year or two, maybe. I don't know. What's your guys' sense?
Yeah, I think within that, it really, as like seeing that tech evolves like pretty much every second and every day. I
This is the
think,
worst it's ever going to be. It's crazy to think about.
yeah, like I feel like I always go back to the example of like ChatGPT. Like it was like very, very minimal at the start, and like people were very against it and didn't want to use it. But look at it now; it's very prominent, and it's like the most well-known AI like tool out there. And so, and that was just like I think I started to use it my sophomore year of college, so that was like about 2 years ago. So I want to say like for it to be like genuinely very well and like a must have like in founders workflows and like possibly on the company's website, I would say an estimate like again a guesstimate is like a year and a half, 2 years timeline just for it to be very like feasible and tangible and for it to actually work well. And because talking with the CTO, he mentioned all the different processes that have to go into it. The audio generation, the lip sync, the text to speech generation, like all of those processes are very complex as of right now. And I think as tech evolves and everything, it's going to get there. But yeah, my guesstimate is like I want to say a year to 1 to 2 years. That's That's my guesstimate.
It looks like we finished the assignment a little early. We're 1 to 2 years ahead. And that's what you get with my worker, guys. If you're watching this, we're prepared. We're here early. We're ready to go. So as soon as the tech is there, we will be locked and loaded. Outside of that, I know that you guys also, before we dove into this whole sprint, you went through the existing product, the existing website, things like that. Rather than just having me kind of talk to it in depth, I'd be curious to hear what your guys' thoughts are on like the current product today, where it's starting. And, some of you guys had different levels in terms of being in sales AI or knowing about sales AI, knowing the landscape. So I am curious to hear just, some of those first, gut feelings, or how you guys thought of the MyWorker product that we have today before we dove into this whole AI prototyping with the avatar.
I can quickly hop in for this because as someone who has worked on marketing documents for outreach, and someone who has created like a lot of like different ICPs, different marketing campaigns for different audiences, I kind of understand how much effort needs to go into making those. So kind of seeing my workers like ability to kind of create those documents with just the website link was mind-blowing to me, because I spent a lot of time kind of tweaking it again and again and working on those documents. And I think it, like, just my workers' ability to do it in seconds was really something very mind-blowing for me, and kind of understanding the potential that this tool has in automating those, like we had mentioned, like the tedious tasks that nobody really likes to do. Nobody really likes to go through like those long lists and long texts of paragraphs again and again to refine it. And just my workers' ability to do it super quick, I think it has so much potential and so much value for just founders. I think it's a great tool to work with for marketers and sales.
Yeah, well, I can say that I share that experience heavily. There was a lot of that activity that I've had to do in the past for particularly my last company, SAS Mining, and when we would do the podcast. I mean, it was just so much cold outreach, so much research. So yeah, I mean, AI, to what you mentioned, Santiago, it really changed the game in terms of what you could do and what you could build. And yeah, it makes me wonder if there are any other types of areas that, as you guys were speaking with the founders, or just as you research the tools in the landscape, like, are there any types of, predictions or things that you came across that you think, hey, this is really interesting, or this was surprising? I didn't realize this was out there, or I didn't realize that you could do this with AI. Like any of those types of experiences that came up during the entire 10 weeks?
I think just the tools that we use too, like Google VO, like these videos that we are seeing in our prototypes, we used Google VO, and it was an interesting experience to see how in-depth our prompts needed to be, because they really don't know what we're making. We had to really intentionally clarify in our prompts her every action. We don't want her to just sit. Sometimes things just show up in the frame. And that was definitely like an interesting experience. Like Google View is a very powerful tool to use, but there are like a few other tools throughout our research that stood out to us that are really utilizing like the power of like just video avatar or conversational AI, is like Tavis, or like even one of my favorite products recently has been Tolan. It's a conversational AI, just a little cute little alien guy who like talks and is like very personalized, super cute. Having conversations with it, it's really fun. And I think why it works is also because it's very human aware with its actions, very animated. But those are some interesting like tools that we came across that were kind of like mind blowing to see in this space.
Yeah, sometimes I'm not sure if you guys have ever like come across this, but you might scroll on like social media or like Instagram or something, and they'll have these tools, like people doing like, I did this with this tool, and it's like a month's worth of work, and like I did this in like 5 seconds. It's crazy what is coming out now with some of these AI tools, and I mean, it really does kind of change the landscape if you're a founder in terms of what you can build. It's actually something that I think we're going to try and start doing more on live stream in the coming weeks, is just bringing on founders and figuring out, okay, what are these workflows? Like, what are you guys actually using these tools for, and what can they do? And uh, yeah, how is work going to look for founders over the coming years? These like completely different things that can be done with the tools. All right, Namita, I think that I got the big questions that I was thinking through answered, but I want to make sure that we cover everything that you also had on the docket.
Yeah, I think that's everything. Thank you so much, William, for asking such great questions, and for the team for providing amazing answers. I know it'll be very helpful for anyone who's similar to us watching along. Yeah, really proud of the team
Amazing.
for doing such great work this summer.
Yeah, honestly, thank you guys so much. It's been an absolute pleasure building this with you guys. You guys have crushed it. I know it took a lot of work to bring this to fruition, and I'm glad that we're able to hop on the live stream and actually show everyone the amazing stuff that you guys did. I know that we condensed so much, like you guys condensed so much stuff into this like short live stream, but there was a lot of work, a lot of research, and a lot of the decisions that I believe you guys made throughout the entire process that were very crisp decisions came because of all that work that you guys put in outside of those meetings, getting things right. So I want to thank you guys for doing such an amazing job over the past 10 weeks. And with that, I think we can wrap it up. Also, Joaquin, who's going to be watching this and clipping it up, we're going to be putting out different segments from this on social media over the coming weeks, and then maybe we can make some long form content. And then Namita, however you want to. When is the actual demo day again?
The actual demo day is October 6th or 7th.
Okay, and that's in SF.
Yes.
Okay.
That will also be live streamed too. So I'm sure we can add that like live stream link onto my worker too.
Okay. Sweet. Yeah, you actually read my mind. I was going to ask about how you guys were doing that. Very cool. All right. Well, maybe we could do a collab live stream. We could
that'd be
double
fun.
dip here. I'll come with new questions.
Yes, yes. I'm so proud of this team. So many concrete design decisions made. So much research done. This is so much work, as exactly what William said, condensed into 15 minutes, which I don't know how you guys did, but yeah, amazing.
All right. Awesome, guys. And also, I'm going to stay on stream. I might play some chess or something. So anyone out there, likes chess, wants to, or maybe GeoGuessr. I'm not sure. Have you guys heard of that game GeoGuessr, where they drop you off in a random place? I
love
recently learned
GeoGuessr.
about that game, and the game's very fun. So
Love GeoGuessr.
yeah, some people are so good.
I once
Andres,
got like within like a mile because it was somewhere I took a vacation. I was like, oh, I recognize it.
that's the best. Like when you have it and you're just like, all right, everyone's gonna be so shocked once I get this. Yeah, where was the spot that you got? Was it like a random island or something, or?
No, it was in Chengdu, China.
Oh, that is crazy. You
Yeah,
got somewhere in China, you got within a mile. Yeah, see, if that had happened on live stream, that could have been clipped, and then everyone would be like, "Oh my God, we got a GeoGuessr Pro here."
Oh, I don't think I could replicate that. That was a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Well, and I was playing with Andres. Andres was showing me who you guys spoke with from Kasaya, and so he was just so good. He was looking at the plants. He's like clicking around, like, oh, this plant, it's got to be here. And he was getting these crazy places. And then I would get dropped somewhere, and it would just be a dirt road with zero signs. And I'm looking at this like this could legitimately be anywhere in the world. Like, who's ever going to get this? But some people, they really know their plants. It's like, oh,
Their
maybe
soil.
their soil. Yeah, exactly. I actually got chirped on stream because I was on stream and there were some people in the chat who are very good at GeoGuessr, and they just, yeah, I don't know what it was. I like clicked somewhere and they're like, "Oh my gosh, like how could you click there? It's like clearly from the soil, like it can't be in that type of a place." I'm like, "All right, well, I'm still new to the game." But yeah, sorry to derail this for everyone who's here purely for the My Worker presentation, but I think we covered it really well. And for those of you guys who are watching, who were either, let's say, you were curious about the product, or you were curious about the design process, or you were curious just about how the demo day looked as a whole, I hope that you guys not only like saw the product and got to enjoy unveiling the reveal, but really got to hear directly from the team and the people who made it. Because I feel like a lot of the time, like there are all these product releases and you don't actually get to see the process or the people who built it. And so I thought that this idea of just getting the team together, and like Namita, I think that you had brought it up too. Just I thought that this was very cool, very fun, and kind of took a little bit of what we've been doing on a weekly basis and kind of just brought it live to anyone who wanted to tune in. So hope this was fun. We'll clip it up, and yeah, if you guys want to stay, you can stay. I should probably take down the LinkedIn one if I'm going to play chess and GeoGuessr. Can't have people watching me get flamed in chess online. They might not want to partner with someone who's below an 1800 elo.
Yeah, but I'm really glad that we did this. Thank you, William, for hosting and streaming across platforms. One more thing before we all dip. Please drop the merch link because I want my worker merch.
Yes, actually, guys, before you guys hopped on, Amita and I were chatting. The My Worker merch just dropped. We did this on stream the other day. So we built a merch line in 2 hours, and it's great merch. It's probably some of the best clothes I've ever worn. So got this. You know what? We're gonna end this with a bang. We're gonna open. I have not even seen this. I haven't even opened all the merch yet. So live, I don't even know what one this is. We built an entire store full of merch. We built a couple hoodies, some T-shirts, designed everything with Sora. So for AI knowledge, many of you guys probably know this already, but Sora, an AI image generator. If you have Sora Pro, you can generate unlimited images. And yeah, with the Streamlabs, we have a plugin where we could just take those images, put it on. So we built a whole merch line in a couple hours. And so let's see what we got here. Oh, look at this. My worker, I mean, guys, this is just quality. It's kind of hard to see through the camera, but it just feels very good. And actually, we were just talking about chess, right? Look at the back. So we have My Worker, and this makes us look like we're a lot better at chess than we are. We're not. I mean, this guy looks kind of like Hikaru, and Hikaru would crush me in chess. We could. But yeah, I think we can wrap up the demo there, and we can probably clip out this last part from the live, or we could leave it. But yeah, this was a lot of fun, guys. Thank you so much. We'll sign off, and I'll see you guys at demo day.
Thank you. Have a good night, everyone.
See ya.
Bye.
All right. All right. We just ended on LinkedIn. but we are still live everywhere else. So there we go. I kind of want to try on this My Worker shirt. I think I'm going to do that. Give me 1 second. I'm going to turn the camera off while I do this. Make the picture a little bigger. Okay. All right, guys. We are back. All right, so this is the My Worker merch here. All right, and thank you guys for tuning in. I think we covered quite a bit. All right, let's get some chess going. We're gonna call some of our buddies up.
Yo, how's it going?
Dude, I just hopped off LinkedIn Live, my first LinkedIn Live.
I saw the last of it.
Oh, you did? Did you see the merch?
Yeah. No.
Oh, dude, I'm still on live, but I ended LinkedIn Live just
Oh, I see.
because I'm gonna play chess now. So,
Let me see.
but I'm live on YouTube.
Okay. Andres went with his co-founder came from Canada yesterday. And basically he came with 5 friends.
5 friends.
Yep, so many people. And then
Oh my god.
I know. And then basically they're like just going around exploring and stuff. So I think they went to the Golden Gate Park, and they've been out for a while. Last time I saw Andre text just earlier, he texted, but I don't know if they're still there or.
Okay. Well, do you want to
Yeah.
chill with me on stream? Well, we're on stream right now. I'm guessing you assumed that, but
Yeah, I think Mira's upset. Give me 1 second, see what's going on. She's slamming my keyboard.
okay. Yeah, let's make sure that Mira's okay.
What's up, baby? What's going on? What's going on? You okay? What's wrong? Are you bored or tired or what's going on? What if I give you a tablet that has cartoon? No? What if I give you a toy to play with? A lot of cartoon?
Well, I have toy.
You want cartoon while you have a toy? Oh, that's a smart choice. Want both of them. Okay. So,
Bobby, I have an idea.
What's the idea?
Maybe you can get a toy. Well, I get toy. Well, I get Sean.
Okay, I'll get you a toy while you get the show.
Tinkerbell.
Her negotiation skill is wild. Every time I tell her, like, "What if do you want this, or would you like to have like the other option?" And then she said, "Oh yeah, let's have this and the other option." Always.
She plays hardball.
Yeah, every time I offer her something, she like think, "Oh, that they both sounds great," and I'm pretty sure I can get them both if I ask.
Wow. She's a good negotiator, just like her dad.
Oh man, let's see.
That is funny.
It's stuff.
Yeah, I'm
she's
just
very
playing chess
smart.
on stream right now.
She always outsmarts me. I have to like really scratch my head and think to figure out how to navigate around her.
Mm.
It's not easy.
Yeah, what are you
Probably
guys
get
doing the
forced
rest of the
on me.
night?
Well, hold on. Here you go. I got you a little toy. So basically, most likely we're gonna go either work in my place, have like a working session, or work at WeWork. That's most likely what we're gonna do. But we could. We were supposed to do something yesterday on live. What was it? Open the merch.
Oh yeah. Dude, I'm down to open the rest of the merch. Let's do
Okay,
it.
I think that's a good idea because we've been pushing it out for a while now.
Yeah, I opened one piece earlier on this stream,
Yeah.
but we still have a lot of merch we can open.
To be honest, yesterday, so I took Andre yesterday out drinking for his birthday, and got him a little cake, some soda
Mm.
at my place, and invited the 5-6 guys that came from Canada
Yeah.
to like have a birthday party for him, just like a little quick thing. And then 4 or like 3 of the guys forgot, a few of them came with us to Westwood. We went to Westwood, and I swear to God,
They loved Westwood.
Andre, he must have drank like 20 drink.
Dude, what?
Yeah, he just like he can take a fountain of drinks, and the man just standing like nothing's going on.
Well, I guess it was his birthday, so
Yeah, yes, it's justified. But like I could not understand like how can you take so many drinks? Like I used to, when you work out, you're like you can drink a lot. I used to play soccer, and we used to like I used to go to the gym every day. Body was great, stamina is great. I could drink, but like not as much as he did. Man, this guy he's like his liver is like a filter.
an
It just
animal.
dump
Well,
it,
he's
comes
also
in, comes
still like a
out.
little younger, which kind of
Still,
helps.
like when I was at his age, I could not drink that crazy, and he's like standing up like nothing, like he's not even shaking, man.
Dude, he's
He's
got
like,
it in his
like,
DNA.
yeah, like there's no effect on it.
Yeah, dude, he's a tank. I wonder how much he weighs.
I don't know. He's been like taking care of his health a lot, and
I've noticed
like
that.
compared from last year to this year, big difference. You can see it.
Oh yeah, he's taking
So-
way better care.
And he's telling me he's working hard on it to make sure his health is good. And like I offered him cake yesterday, he made like a thin paper slice of the cake. Like he literally sliced that slice, take it out. You know how like when you cut a cake, you get some stuck on the knife?
Yeah,
The amount that got stuck on the knife is pretty much half of the slice. That's how thin it is.
dude,
It's
he's
crazy.
on top of it. I respect it.
Yeah.
Let's
like
go.
nothing. Yeah, and I pretty much, ate the rest of the cake. It was like, must be like, I don't know, like a small triangle left because there was a lot of guys, and like maybe like 20% of the cake left, and I ate all of it. It was so good. It was good cake. It's hot, like a chocolate, and on the top, and then the bottom is cheesecake. so it was tasty. He really liked it, but I was so impressed. Like he really liked it, and he still took like thin slice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, Andres, dude.
So
I
it's
mean, when he was at my place, he was dialed in on the like on the fitness stuff. Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. He complained only about not having vegetables. He's like, man, he just have pure meat.
I know, dude. He was
Just
he was
meat.
saying the exact same thing to me.
You remember when we go to the open buffet and he wants all the meat? Now he's like, it's only meat. I want more than just meat.
Yeah. No, I know, man. I know.
But yeah, yesterday we had a lot of fun. He had a lot of fun, and I felt good that he actually enjoyed his birthday. And we literally just like hanged out till the Westwood was closed. We went out, took a walk by the water, and I dropped him at his hotel, and I went back to my place, and I arrived like around 3:30 a.m. So we spent all night basically, and I woke up in the morning at 6 a.m. because I wake up. I'm programmed on the stock market timing usually, and I was like, it's Sunday. There's no stock market open today. So I check crypto and I see Ethereum went to 4,900.
What's Bitcoin at right now?
Bitcoin is on little drop still from last week, but this week is going to go up because everything's going to go up this week. The market, Bitcoin. So Bitcoin became like just like the regulated stocks. So it doesn't go with the crypto market when it goes up and down. It's more goes with the regulated because a lot of people buy it now are the same people who invest in regular stock market. So it's very weird and interesting. In the past, if you track Bitcoin, Ethereum, a few other coins, you understand the whole market, the crypto market. Now Bitcoin is separate. It's totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that being said, the prediction of it is pretty much like the stock market. So I know like next week is gonna be good because the stock market's gonna be good, and yeah. But yeah, Ethereum. Yeah, remember last time we talked, it was about 3,800. I told you, hey, it's gonna go 4,500. So
Yeah.
now it's 4,900. So
Yeah, I wonder what
it
everything's going to
raised.
get up to this cycle.
Yeah. So it raised from 3,800 when we were at the In and Out place to 4,900. So 1,100 more than it was. So that's like more than 25%, right? Okay, 3,000 to 4,000. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
But
solid
yeah, I don't
returns.
have a lot of Ethereum. I just have some there, and I'm probably gonna sell it around 500. Cash out because I just need some cash. I have a lot of everything just tied in the stock market, and but yeah, I'm gonna sell it. I've had it. I've been holding it for like 3 years now.
For 3 years, the Ethereum.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, I think with crypto, I mean every bull cycle you just get like crazy run up. There I'm seeing a lot of different predictions for this cycle on Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have exposure to Ethereum right now.
So it's probably gonna go first milestone 130. That's easy. I think it's already went to 130 recently, right? And dropped down.
What went?
Didn't Bitcoin didn't go to 130 already? Let me check. I think it may have hit 130 like last week or the week before. Let me hit the max a week ago, a month ago. So the highest it's hit 123. Let me see 6 months. Yeah, it's 123, 500, 400, whatever. Yeah, so did not hit the 130 yet, but the next milestone is 130. I've looked at on the graph like a while back, and after it hit the 130, we were debating if it's gonna go to the next milestone or not. So that's long time ago. Based on how the market is going right now, looks like it's gonna hit the 150 after that.
Yeah.
So that's a big
I'm hearing a lot of people
jump.
saying it's going to go over 200 this cycle.
Yeah. So it's gonna take a while for 200. I usually track it based on, like the short term next round, just because usually you don't go straight to the highest end. You hit few drops, and if you want to go like from the 123 till 200, and this might take like a year, and that might also hit one of the major drops. So you want to, like in my strategy, I would cash out before one major drop and then wait for it to drop. And once it start turning back up just slightly, this is the bottom. You check the graph, see if this is actually the bottom. You check the RSI basically in the MACD. It'll tell you if it's the bottom of this cycle, and then you start buying again. And then you'll make pretty good, like you'll make at least 20-25% with that strategy.
Oh, also, I forgot to mention, I just saw a post on your page. You starting another
Yeah.
company, bro?
Guess who's who?
Andres.
And his co-founder.
Yeah, and his co-founder.
Yeah, we did it. We shook hands this morning in my room, in my office. So basically, I talked to Andre.
Also,
He said,
just as a reminder, we're on stream, so if you don't
Yeah.
want to talk about it, no
no,
pressure.
that's all right. We're not talking about like details, but we're talking about just like the whole thing that we're just gonna start this. So basically, we had a chat last night, me and Andres, and
Yeah.
then he said he's gonna invite his co-founder, and I told him, like we gotta talk about the details. You can see what is it gonna be like, what are we gonna do, kind of more of formal way rather than just like friends chatting. So basically, because we've had a lot of conversation, like friends conversation
Yeah.
before that, and he invited his co-founder, and then he came with 6 guys. So basically, I told him, hey, Damon, what if we go to the office and let the guys hang out a little bit, and we'll talk in details. So we sat, we chatted, we talked about the details, and we shake hands. So it's official.
Nice, dude. What's the can you give the details in terms of like, well, I guess you guys are all starting fresh, So like in terms of like, actually, yeah, just share whatever you feel comfortable sharing.
Tell me what you want to know.
I was just gonna ask, like, are you guys going like a third, a third, a third? Is
Yeah.
anyone putting in any capital? Like, how's just any details that you're down to share?
Yeah, so we're trying to raise. So we want to get the first round to go to the next milestone. And the goal is to raise to do that. We can bootstrap it with like minimum to no expense based on our time, basically. We're capitalized on our time, 3 of us. And what's good is like each one of us is totally different experience. So his co-founder is software. I'm a hardware and, like products and stuff like that. And then Andre will be doing the business side. So that being said, different experiences give you more of a complete chance of success, basically. So that's kind of like the plan right now. But we're building something big, like something very, very cool. This is gonna be, it's gonna be the next OpenAI. And
That's
mark
sweet,
my
bro.
words. Yeah. But yeah, I'm very excited about it. Everybody's very excited about it. I talked to a few people about this. I actually talked to a guy from YC, and he expressed interest in investing just from the chat. So hopefully, we can close, because the bottom line usually is how can you close it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's a goal. It's gonna start with low valuation until we figure out the size that we can actually take from the market, and then we'll go up the more we advance the product to meet that need. But it's gonna also be, the first client. You know who's the first client of this?
Who's the first client?
Invostation. I'm serious. This
Nice.
is gonna be in Invostation.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah. But yeah, so this is
It sounds very exciting.
new developments. They went yesterday they had a hackathon, and they did some work on, I don't know exactly what, because I didn't get a chance to talk about the details, what they did, but Andre and his co-founder was there. I'm still referring to him as his co-founder.
Yeah, he's your
This is too
co-founder now.
fresh, It's too fresh. But
Yeah.
yeah, so basically, they did the hackathon. People loved it, and they created very good hype about it. I think it was YC hackathon. I could be wrong, but that was the first exposure of what we're doing, and it's not gonna be the last. So the September 26th, we're gonna demo something also. So this week we're gonna do a power work session for a whole week, just to kind of knock out all the business details, all the basis that makes the business a business,
Yeah.
and then get a template, basically sample implementation of the product and demo. So we'll do that in a week, and then the next week after that. So this week, it's a Burning Man week. So pretty much everybody in San Francisco is in Burning Man. And we're here starting something crazy while everybody is in Burning Man. It's nice because it's quiet. WeWork will be empty. We'll be just the only people there. And then we'll basically power boost this. And once we finish that first week, we have a meeting the week after with an investor. And we want to basically present it in a way that we invest right away, right after that week. We'll be crazy if we can do that, but yeah. So that's the plan. So we really want to finish all the basic things that makes it a business. We already have some progress, but we want to put a lot of what's in the brains on paper. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's the plan. So 1 week of hard work, next week present to investors, and then we'll do our first public exposure demo in the event on September 26th in San Francisco, and we'll do pitch over there. We'll do presentation, and we'll have a demo table. Most likely we'll have it next to Invostation.
Dude, hell yeah.
Yeah. And
So
then
it's the three
for
of you guys?
Invostation- Say that again?
It's the three of you guys, or is there anyone else?
So it's the three of us. There will be a software engineer joining as an engineer, not as a founder, just to support some of the software load as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's an AI company, so it's a lot of software. And then, so when we do the event on the 26th, I'm going to basically book the parking lot next to the event and then bring Invostation there. So it can fit, basically. Have to take the whole freaking parking lot to present it, so people have enough space to walk around and see it and everything. But yeah.
Sweet, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to learn more about what you guys are building.
Yeah. And then
wait, is it the thing that Andres was telling me about? Like that's the idea?
So. Yeah, I think so. It started like that. And it started with different chats between
that rhymes with Marvis.
And yes, Jarvis.
Okay.
Jarvis.
Yeah, Jarvis.
It's okay, you can say it.
Okay.
So
Marvis.
Crazy is Andres was talking about the idea with me too, and WeWork.
Yeah.
And then I gave him an idea of maybe I shouldn't talk about this, but like the technical way that could increase the efficiency, and basically it's unlike the way OpenAI does it and Comet does it.
Yeah.
And the next day, he casually tells me his co-founder tested what I told him and it worked. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, that's my idea. And in an exciting way, not in like, my idea. But
Yeah.
like, I felt like so cool about it. It's like, damn, this is like, it's becoming a reality. And then Andres had from like the very beginning, and like he was thinking about like doing it all together as a group, and we kind of like it was like not spoken. We're like just thinking about it together, unintentionally working on it together as friends.
Yeah.
And we kind of like just realized like it's a perfect team to work on this. If we're already working on it together, right? We might as well just like actually work on it together officially. So that's
Yeah.
what we did.
Dude, that's exciting, bro.
Yeah, it's very exciting. And yeah, so we'll show you more. You will be one of the people that will see what others won't see early. So we'll show you what we're working on when we're having like private chat with you next time. And we're actually, I forgot to tell you, you would love this. We're going to LA this week.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Did you know that or you didn't know that?
No, I didn't.
We're coming to LA.
Dude, let's go. I'm
Yeah,
pumped
so
for you
me
guys to
and
get here.
Andres.
I'm
And then,
leaving
like,
on the 28th, though. I'm going to be gone from like the 28th
Damn.
to the 2nd.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Oh, fuck.
Shit, yeah.
Let me check my calendar. That's not going to work. Let's see. So you said 28th till 2nd?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We'll see you for one day.
Damn. I'll try and get a
So you're
night
coming
flight
the 2nd?
so we can spend at least some of that next day together.
What if we come the week after?
You could do that. Yeah, if you want to come the week after, that might be better.
Because you know what that means? It's I think it's better for the business even because it'll give us a week to work here and we work, quietly, finish
Mhm.
all what we need to finish, and then we'll go to LA, we'll do some implementation in my office.
Nice.
Yeah, so I already have like all it takes from equipment perspective to test and build and stuff. And I just need to like prepare the roadmap and procedures and kind of details of how we building it, what we building, what do we need to. But like it'll cost me $0 just because I already have everything in investigation office basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of like this is one of my favorite things about having that office is it's really kind of it's a good investment in technology. I've spent a lot of money on equipment. Anytime I need to test something, I just go test it right away, and I have everything I need to test it. And pretty much this is what I did with Invostation when I first did that small prototype. Same thing, just went to the office. I have everything. I just design, test, program. Boom, you have, viable product, or at least first version of it right away. So it makes it a lot faster to build things. Other founders, when they start startup that has physical components, they have to figure out who's going to help us build this. Where can we get this?
Yeah.
How can we find a 3D printer? How can we find laser cutter? How much it will cost to do this and that? And find a place to test it and build it, and privacy, because you don't want people to see the first prototypes and all that.
Mhm.
And yeah, so it's a good investment in my opinion. It's helped me so many times in things like this. But yeah, it's very
How long have you
exciting.
had that building?
I've had it since 2018.
Since 2018?
No, actually, sorry. I'm confusing my business and the building. I've had it since 2020.
Okay, since 2020.
Yeah, so 5 years now.
Dude, I'm so excited for you guys. That's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, and I've had Invostation as a concept since 2021. and then officially 2022, like in September 2022.
Yeah.
So like a few years after. Oh, by the way, September 16th is InvoStation 3 years anniversary.
Oh, the
Yeah.
3 year. Let's go.
So
You got any plans? Celebration,
I
celebratory
did not.
plans?
I want to celebrate, but I don't have a plan yet. And it's coming in like timing where we need to build, you know, it's really no time to celebrate. So what we might do, you know, like go hang out, all of us, I'll bring a few, you know, none of you guys like cakes or desserts, so I'll just bring cake for
Dude,
myself.
I need to cut, man. I've been munching a little too hard.
Yeah.
And
So
Andres, dude,
maybe,
Andres is
how about
stricter
this?
on the diet than me.
Yeah,
I'm telling
exactly.
you, I was trying
So,
to eat stuff and he was like, "No, we
yeah.
can't eat that."
Well, we'll celebrate with sushi. How about that?
Oh, I love sushi. Yeah.
I love sushi, you know.
Yeah,
So
sushi's good.
that everybody will be happy. We'll celebrate with sushi. I'll drink Italian soda. You guys drink, I don't know, sea, sea salt water or whatever it is. Energy drinks, whatever you guys like to drink.
Yeah.
And we'll celebrate. And then we'll find time, maybe like Saturday night after we're like exhausted of working, we'll go like hang out somewhere, just kind of like change mood.
Can you get even more shows?
Yes, I can.
From Jingle Pom.
Shows about what, baby girl?
Oh, Jingle Pom Pom.
Jiggle Pom Pom?
More shows of Jingle Pom Pom.
What's a Jiggle Pom Pom?
Jingle Pom Pom was at the show I watched at Tate's house too.
Okay, let me figure out.
So
This.
mine was one.
It's like a new show. Jiggle Pon Pon.
Jiggle Pom Pom. Is that something from one of her classmates?
No, it's actually, she's saying it's a new show.
Oh, okay.
Netflix or something. I can't find it. Hold on, let's see. I have to find it. There's no choice. Otherwise, you'll hear a lot of tears. Where is that?
Yeah, dude, YC would be dope if you guys got into YC.
No, the Jingle Pom Pom one.
So for this startup, YC will be great because it's like AI in nature. These people understand what we're doing. They'll get the vision and they'll go all in on it. It's just from what we're building. But I would not do it for investation.
Yeah.
Like if they take 10% of this company, it's uncomparable to 1% of investation, just because of the market value and the valuation is way higher.
Yeah.
That's why it just doesn't make sense from business perspective. I can't figure out that show.
Well, one
Pom
thing, I'm not sure if, like, obviously would have to talk with you guys and learn more about the product, but if you guys are trying to go into YC and you guys want a fourth co-founder, then let me know. I'd be down to dive in.
Ooh.
Just to increase the odds of
Get
YC.
Interesting.
And also because it's fun working with you. I'll probably be hanging out with you guys while you're building it.
Well, you're gonna have to move to San Francisco. Are you down?
What I could do is we could get a place in San Francisco and then keep this place here, and then we could share both. So we have an LA and an SF location. And so whenever you guys come here, or we like basically we have two spots. You know what I mean?
Hold on one second. Let me figure out. This is very. I need to like focus on what you're saying.
Yeah. Take your time. I'll be right back. By the way.
No.
I'm gonna be on stream, but I'm just gonna grab a drink. And when I'm walking,
I was saying I need to figure out Jiggle Pom Pom before we.
Yeah. One second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a drink,
Good.
a beverage.
Where is Jiggle Pom Pom, Mira? Is it like on Apple TV or is it on Netflix? You know?
You know, I want our shows of Jingle Pom Pom.
Is that on YouTube?
I want other shows on it.
Other shows on Jiggle Pom Pom?
No, on Jingle Pom Pom.
It's like one of these or what? All right, let's see.
All right,
Perplexity.
I'm back. Dude, this My Worker shirt is dope.
That's another monkey show. That's a monkey show.
A monkey show?
Yes. Where is monkeys?
Okay, hold on. Let me figure out. Let me ask Perplexity.
What are you asking Perplexity?
Pom pom.
About Jiggle Pompon. I have no idea what that is. Where can I find it?
Gotta ask Perplexity. Yeah, dude. Gotta stay on top of Jiggle Pom Pom.
I have to. That's my only way now to figure this out. I tried searching. I tried everything. Let me see. I've never logged in Perplexity on this. I want to open the premium. Okay, there you go.
Says, pow pow me, yeah.
Hey, Perplexity. Do you know any show called Jiggle Pompon? Maybe on Netflix or YouTube.
There's a series called Pom Pom Diaries on YouTube.
Oh,
but I
it's
couldn't
YouTube.
find anything called Jiggle Pom Pom.
Pom Pom Diary. Let's see what.
That's a series
Pom Pom Diary.
Diaries. It's a drama series often focused on middle school life and friendships.
Okay, middle school life and friendships.
Exactly. It focuses on the drama and challenges that come with middle school life and friendships. If you're interested, I can show you one of the episodes from YouTube. Would you like me to do that?
Yes.
No, please.
Oh, this is
No,
funny.
thanks.
I've pulled up a full marathon of the first 2 seasons of Pom Pom Diaries on YouTube. You just need to bring the app to the front to watch it. Let me
This
know
one?
if
Is this
yes, that's the one. It's a full marathon of the first
Okay.
2 seasons.
Oh, like looks like Perplexity failed. This is not Jiggle Jiggle Pom Pom, ones.
Are you sure you have the name right?
I'm not.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, let me see. How do we do this?
Won't be easy.
Jiggle, jiggle,
Where's
pom,
that?
pom.
Stop saving a friend.
I want to watch that instead, not Jiggle Pom Pom.
Which one you want to watch?
Oh,
This monkey one?
yes, that's the Jiggle
Oh.
Pom Pom.
It's called Chico Pom Pom. I see.
So I want other shows of that one.
Okay. Thank you. Other shows of that one, like other episodes?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. There's a lot of episodes of it. Which one you want to watch?
This one.
There you go. Enjoy. Hey, we figured it out.
You figured it out. Let's go.
It's a Chico Bon.
Chico?
Yeah. I thought this is Jiggle Bon. No. Oh, man. That's so hilarious. So you said we get a shirt. Can you hear me, right?
Yeah, sorry. I'm just playing
Okay.
a chess game right now. I'm kind of like,
No worries.
dude, I always lose on time. So my strategy now is I'm only playing 15-minute games. So I don't have to be so focused the entire time I'm
Yeah.
playing chess. Because else it's just so difficult to like zone in, zone out. And I'm like, it's too stressful.
Yeah, I agree. It's too much. It's one of those games that takes all your focus.
Dude, it takes so much focus. Because like,
Yeah.
it's one of those games where
I
you're looking
see the
so many
guys
steps ahead.
downstairs. I see the guys downstairs. Oh, that's not them. Is that him? Oh, hold on. Never mind.
Oh, yeah. The group of them. Where
I
are
was
they all
gonna yell.
staying?
Hi. They're staying 2 blocks from my place.
I see.
They got a place. They thought it's a hotel, and they found like a bunch of bunker beds stacked up in like one giant room, and then the middle open. It's like where they hang out in the middle. They did not like it.
Wait, are they staying?
This way.
Are they at the Lombard?
No. They're like just 2 blocks from my place.
Oh.
Yeah, but Andres is Lombard.
Oh, Andres is a Lombard. Okay,
Yeah,
I see.
Yeah. Anytime I see Waymon outside my place, I'm like, oh, that's Andres.
Dude, he's a legendary Waymo user.
He is. Yesterday I used it too. I, after I walked, I was like, let me walk. Like it was a beautiful day, fresh air, looking nice, feeling nice. And I
Feeling
went
good.
walked all the way to like Franklin, and I look up. I was like, damn, this is a big hill. I don't think I have enough energy to go up that hill. So I pulled up my phone, called the Waymo, and it was pretty cheap, $11. So it's pretty decent.
Okay.
Even though it's like few blocks, but it was still decent, late at
Yeah.
night. Yeah.
Dude, Waymo. I got to start taking more Waymos. I remember first time I was in a Waymo, I was just blown away.
Man, do you know, I think in LA, well, so there's pros and cons. In LA, it's great because a lot of times there's an event, and if it's in sketch neighborhood or drive through a sketch neighborhood, I don't want to drive, and I don't want to be in an Uber going through these neighborhoods. But with Waymo, it'll be great. Now, the only con to that is it's usually like long distance, and it'll be probably very expensive with Waymo.
I see. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't really know the pricing on Waymos well enough to know like
Yeah, they're
what's better.
usually like if it costs $10, it'll cost you between 15 and 20.
Oh, okay. So it's like
Waymo.
1.5 to 2x the price.
Yeah.
That's
And then
surprising.
if it's
I mean, Waymo is better. It's a better experience.
exactly. And if it's late hours, actually it's cheaper than Uber and Lyft because people don't want to drive very late, like at 2 a.m., 4 a.m. But Waymo doesn't care.
Hmm,
And they'll be the only ones that's driving for a good deal. So if you're
I
staying
see.
late, you can just take it. Sometimes it's cheaper than Lyft and Uber. Sometimes it's the same price. I mean, if it's the same price, everybody will take Waymo, no
Yeah.
hesitation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yesterday, we saw that Waymo bus. They're doing test drives in San Francisco, in Silicon Valley. It was driving on the highway.
With the Waymo bus.
Yeah,
I saw a Waymo bus the other day too, actually.
yeah.
Hmm.
This is pretty much the closest to Invo Station, and it's basically on the ground instead of flying. Because Waymo is just a car, but the bus is you have open space on the inside. The seats are different. They're facing in a way that you can like almost like a party bus. So
Dude, Waymo's just such a great invention, man.
yeah.
You know, I am curious if I move to SF. Like the one thing is about the streaming, like having to set this all up. I feel like it'd be good if we had two home bases,
Well,
you
how
know?
about this? I'll set up this streaming for you, and you just worry about coming here. I'll
Damn.
literally set it up for you. I'll put a badass gaming PC there and badass monitors and everything. I mean, to be honest, if I secure that Invostation funding, I'll have it in the Invostation building. I'll literally have few separate rooms for basically this company, and I'll have a space for like doing podcasts with cameras and nice lighting and seating and background and all that, and I'll have a space for streaming, and then space for us to work like conference room and desks and all that stuff. I'm
Hmm.
down for that. And then you have like perfect work environment. I'll have a ping pong table and a foosball
Going full Silicon
and a
Valley
chess.
and a ping pong table?
Yeah. We've been playing ping pong in WeWork, by the way.
Dude, have you seen me play ping pong before?
Well, Andres told me you're a pro. He said this guy, he like literally competed in tennis. Like I was telling him about ping pong. He said he literally competed in tennis and won a competition, like to that competition level. And he said that's like how I should know he's good in ping pong. I was like, ping pong is totally different, It seemed like he's really, really good in ping pong. And I was like, oh wow. I was like terrible in ping pong, but I'm kind of like improving slightly since we're playing now more often.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually for me, it's anything I practice, I start getting better gradually. But uncomparable to like any kind of like a good. I'm not no way near good. But it's fun usually. Anytime we play it, it's kind of discharge some of like the stress and tiredness and the focus that we're doing through the work. It's kind of give you that reset.
Oh,
So we do it.
absolutely, dude. I love
We
ping
either,
pong.
yeah. And then they have kombucha.
Oh, at the
So
WeWork. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
dude. I
promise you
do
need to
miss
stay on the
our
line.
work sessions out in
Yeah.
SF.
Yeah, exactly. We've been missing you like every day. Every time we have like a good time, like man, I wish Will was here.
Yeah, dude. Same here. Definitely not the same. It's not as much
Yeah,
fun. Definitely like not nearly the same energy with you guys out of town.
I agree. We feel the same.
Yeah.
So, so that
But
being
but
said,
with that said,
let's
I
think about it
think
seriously.
yeah. I mean, what do you guys think about just us having both places though? Like instead of having
Yeah.
to give up this lease, we could have both, and then anytime we want to come here, like we have a spot, and anytime we want to go there, we have a spot.
So I have an idea. I'm gonna propose it, just so it's financially feasible for all of us. What if we rent a shared space for all three of us that we can sleep in, and it'll be just a space where you know if you're not local to San Francisco now, you are, right?
Yeah.
And then we can I can move from my place. My place is pretty big for me, but I want to have like space where, because I have a daughter, so I want her to have her own space where she still have all her toys, have comfortable place. She's not gonna live with, single guys trying to start a crazy company. So I'll have her own space for her, but I'll probably get a smaller place. That way I'm not paying so many rents, you know,
Hmm.
and it will be more financially valid for me that way. And then on top of that, so like we could either like, for example, my place right now, it's 2 bedrooms. It's a pretty huge space. And if we're making it like a place just to kind of like, just another space in San Francisco, we could split that one, for example. And then we can get, like we can like use one of the like the big room in the entrance for one person, and then 2 other rooms, each one will have the other one. Or we can get like a whole another place and I can get rid of this place. We could get like 3 bedrooms, for example. And then based on that, we'll share that 3 bedrooms. It will be like nothing if we divide it between three of us. And then I'll get another place that will be smaller, that will have just me and my daughter. And then that way, and I think this will work. And then that way, you're not paying too much. And then we're not paying too much. You still have a roommate, don't you?
Um. Yeah. One other in like the side. So I have like a couple of room. Like this place is pretty big, as you saw, right?
Yeah.
And I got like a couple, like a whole extra room for myself, which is the office. But
Yeah.
like that could easily fit. Like it could have a queen bed. It could have a king bed. Um. It could have like
Yeah.
2 beds if we really well, there's a lot of space here, and so that is like a potential option.
So what I was thinking is, but you still have a roommate in your place, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm paying out all the other rooms. But it's
Yeah.
just like nice because then I don't have to like move. And the other thing is he's planning on moving out like in a year.
Okay.
And then I'm
I
gonna
see.
have this whole place.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think about it. So would you be able to afford like your whole place, not a whole, like the 2 rooms that you have now, and then another place in San Francisco, you get like 1 room? would you be able to afford that? Like, let's say you have to pay, I don't know, 1,500 extra for San Francisco.
I mean, technically, I could make something like that work, but it just wouldn't like make sense to do that, you know? Like
Mm.
it would make sense if you guys are going to get another place, like you, because that's just so much additional room. You know what I mean? Like you guys
Yeah.
could have like a place in LA, and then you guys just grab that one other place out there. And I'm not going to be.
Oh,
You see
so
what
you're
I'm saying?
like, if we come to LA, we have a place to stay,
Exactly.
and
Yeah.
then if you come here, you have a place to stay.
Exactly. So it's like
We could do that.
you guys get like an additional nice place, and like around me,
Would be able
like
to
any
like set up
hotel,
working stations and stuff.
any hotel around here, like if you get
Yeah.
like right by me, you're just going to be paying like
No, I know
like
the
350 to
rates over there.
500 a night, but like
Trust me, I've done it for like over 2 years.
yeah.
I've stayed in hotels. I've stayed all kind of different places, and I know pretty much every hotel in Santa Monica.
Yeah. So you know it's like this is
Yeah.
this would be much
But what
better.
I'm saying is, would we be able have? Hold on one second, just one thing. Yes, baby. Sorry,
I'm
I
in
had
like the
to
middle of such an
switch.
intense chess game, dude. Oh my god, I'm actually so low on time. I didn't even realize that.
I
Dude, if
had
I
to switch
somehow
to
lose on
another.
time in like a 15-minute game, that is just like unbelievable.
So we could set up like multiple beds in the other place that you have, and then have a space for you when you come in as well. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying would work like
Okay.
over me getting like another
Yeah.
place, you know? Because
And
I
I'm
mean,
also thinking,
yeah,
uh,
I'm already like set up here with like a lot of space, you know? Oh, sorry, did I drop off? Can you hear me? Hello? I'm just gonna hang up and call you back. Dang, I think I'm screwed. Might not be screwed. Oh, what a move. That was a good find. I thought I was screwed, guys. Now I could potentially take with a fork. So if he takes my rook, he's in trouble. I still like this exchange. I'm up in the exchange. Let's go.
sorry, can you hear
Oh,
me
all
now?
good.
Yeah. So let's think it through. So it's gonna be Andres and his co-found. Let's name him his co-founder for now.
His co-founder?
Is gonna need a place to stay long term, and then we can have one extra room that for me or you. what does that mean? It means I'm gonna always have another place here. All right, so I'll just keep my place, won't change anything. And once you're here, I don't have to sleep there. I'll just go back sleep in my place. And then when you're not here, I'll be able to use that space. And then when we go to Santa Monica, we'll be able to use that room that you have. And so like how much room would be there? How would we set it up in your place? Right now it's one room, right? One extra room.
Yeah. Real quick. Sorry, I'm distracted by the chess.
No worries.
I'm getting down to the time crunch, so I'm just like,
Finish it. No worries.
yeah, sorry about that. I feel it, you know what I mean though, when you've like invested so much time into a game, you're like, all right, I gotta finish this game, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
Not this
like,
game, anything.
yeah, it's like I put so much time into this chess. Oh my god, dude, I might lose this freaking chess game. Oh my god, dude, if I lose this chess game,
Oh no.
like I'm winning right now though, so I feel like I should win this. Yeah, let's see what I can do here. Oh no, dude, I just blundered. Oh wait, no, I'm good. I'm good. I thought I blundered.
Okay. So from your perspective, what would you like to be doing in that company? What kind of like responsibilities or role would that be like most suitable for you? Makes you like feel good, feel you like what you're doing, and then like you want to do it.
Well, I mean, you know that like in reality, I think it would just mostly be stuff around like I could do any task, you know, except
Yeah.
like I can't do the coding. Like unless
Yeah.
you guys want me to vibe code, I'm good at that, but
I mean,
like
the software guy will do the coding. I know how to code, but I will not be doing the coding.
yeah.
You know, because I'll leave it to the software engineer.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I'm feeling is like I can vibe code, but I'm not going to do that. But every other task I'm really good at doing with AI. And then the one other big thing is I'm doing a lot of the marketing stuff right now. So anything marketing related, I can pump out content really easily because I just hop on stream and do it, you know?
I see.
So I think that like any type of like marketing activities, also closing deals with investors or whoever it might be, could do that. Oh my god, dude, I'm gonna lose this game. This is unreal, dude. This guy played so well at the end.
Don't lose it. Okay.
Dude, this guy is like a end game wizard. I'm sincerely impressed.
So weird. There's this weirdo on the street, stopped in front of the house in front of my building, and he's creeping on the house. You know that house that Nicolas Cage had, and Stephen Hopkins, whatever.
Oh, Stephen Hawking?
Yeah. It's just got sold for $10 million. So someone just bought it, and there's now a creepy guy outside of that house creeping on the house for some reason. He has like a little backpack, put it on the ground in front of the house and creeping around, wearing like slippers and looking funky. He looks like he's waiting for something, or maybe he's I don't know. That doesn't look suspicious.
Wow, dude. I had such a battle of a chess game here. All right, now I can focus. I just lost.
Oh no.
It's all good. It's all good. It was a fun game. It's all about the love of the game.
Yeah.
So what were we talking about?
There's a creepy guy standing in front of my neighbor's house in front of me. And so funny. There's a fire truck driving by. The noise was so loud that he had to leave. He must be like having some mental issue. It's starting to become a beautiful day now. It was very cloudy yesterday and today. And now it's like so weird. I'm looking outside my window. The sky is starting to clear up, and then it's like blowing the wind in a crazy speed. Like the cloud, I mean, the cloud are moving like in a racing speed. You know, like sometimes you look at the sky and like you see it's moving like in unconditional way. It's going so fast. Like the clouds that I was looking at earlier, they're way behind our building, so I can't see them anymore. It's pushing the clouds so fast. It's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, so it sounds like
Oh, are you back?
Mira. Mira. I think the stinky redhead is coming. The stinky redhead is coming.
Here's something that screenshot.
Yeah. Let's pause the show so you don't miss anything. And connect it to the charger. No, I think the stinky redhead. Let me check.
I want that first.
I'll pick you up so you can check that.
No.
All right, I'm going to figure out how to get my stream working on Twitch. It has not been working recently.
Oh. Yeah.
We're gonna figure this out right now. Oh dang.
Is it not?
Here we go.
You okay? Yeah.
I'm gonna ask ChatGPT.
Wow! We'll get you out. Mira, hi.
No, I'm not Mira, I'm Tarzan.
Hi, Tarzan. Are you Mira or Tarzan?
Mira.
Hi, Mira. Oh, Mira.
You want to play with me?
I just ended the call. I didn't know if he was still on mute or if he knew that he was still live, but just in case, he can call me back after. Okay, so we're going to try and figure out how to get this working, okay? This is, if you ever wondered what it's like trying to get something working from scratch, you guys see the magic, but you don't see the behind the scenes until now. This is what we're doing. This has been taking, I procrastinated this for far too long. No more procrastination. Here's what we're going to do. Alrighty, so we are using Streamlabs Ultra to go live, and it's working swimmingly on all these other platforms, working really well. Except every time we go to Twitch, Twitch just has not been working for the past 3-4 streams. We first noticed it when it cut out. It cut out during a stream. And then it kept working on the others. And then every time we've tried to go live on Twitch since then, it just doesn't work. And it's working everywhere else. It'll say that it's live and that it's working. But then if you actually go to the live, it's just a black screen. It's not actually working. So to start, let's figure out what is going on. And then after we figure that out, let's come up with the best way to fix it. That's our game plan. All right, here we go. Guys, I want to show you a little something here. This is called YouTube Studio. Look at that graph. That's the type of graph we like to see. It's kind of hard to notice, but that is a graph that is going up and to the right. That's a hockey stick right there, okay? Look at that hockey stick. We're just getting going, guys. This is like the beginning of Bitcoin, right? I mean, this is a crazy chart, and we are just getting started. So this is about to get wild, guys. It's about to get wild. All right, let's just go straight to the fix phase. It wants us to test it directly on Twitch, but I don't even think there's a reason to test. It's just not working. So let's go. Oh, reset key and server. Okay, that's why they want us to test it. Well, what's step 2? If you see video, it's fine. It's the issue of Streamlabs Ultra Twitch path. All right. Lower the global bitrate to 8,000 CBR. I mean, we could. I'm just going to ask to make sure we're doing it the right way. I'm going to say. I'm going to put this on auto so it's quick. All right, let's just figure out the fastest way to get it fixed and take those actions. So yeah, just lay out the strategy, the path that would fix this in the fastest way, in the best way, but the fastest way possible here. Because yeah, the past few streams just have not been working on Twitch. Is the path that you laid out the best one, or could we just go straight to phase 2 without doing phase 1? And the reason why I bring this up, guys, is we could go through phase 1. And you might be thinking, what is phase 1? It wants us to isolate the test, because right now we're streaming on Streamlabs. It wants us to test OBS, which we're recording locally the video on. And I don't really want to have to do that right now. So if we can skip phase 1, then that would be better. Let's see what it says. Reconnect Twitch. Okay, remove Twitch, log out, log back in. This clears out stale tokens that can say connected but silently drop. Okay. Reset Twitch stream key. All right. Force Twitch safe settings. All right, we might have to not do this on stream. Let me see, actually. Let's see if I can play around with this on stream. So we go to output. Guys, I'm going to show you just so you can see a little bit of the secret sauce here. Okay, so we got the encoder. Okay, our bit rate. Okay, it might just be that our bit rate's a little too high. It's interesting how it lets us change our bit rate live. Okay. So we changed the bit rate to, all right, quality frames per second. I think the rest of this stuff is good. Then we can go to the, okay, advanced. All right, video. Oh, and here, advanced video. Well, all right. I think we have limited, partial. Is that the same? I guess we can't edit it. All right, well, let's actually see if that fixed Twitch, just the bit rate. Bit rate. That did not fix it, unfortunately. All right, we're gonna do this after. Or maybe we could just do it in OBS. No, probably not. Okay. All right, guys. I think I'm just gonna hop off stream and try and fix this. So we're gonna shut the stream down here.